Naruto and B would head to the battlefield, but would be intercepted by the Raikage and Tsunade, though the Raikage was hell-bent on stopping Naruto, even threatening to kill him. But once Naruto showed just how capable he was by outspeeding the Raikage, Tsunade and the Raikage would let them go. As Naruto and B approached the battlefield, a platoon of seemingly allied ninja would approach them, but Naruto would easily sense their true identity and would easily take them all down. The White Zetsu's true identity would be revealed. This encounter would prompt Naruto to summon hundreds of clones to help out throughout all the battlefields. As Naruto and B were rushing to the main battlefield, they would encounter reanimated Nagato and Itachi. The two Eros would try their best to instruct Naruto on how to beat them. Itachi would even manage to regain his free will by using a Korowa Tsukami crow he implanted in Naruto, even though Nagato regained his power and lost his personality. With the combined might of B, Naruto and Itachi, they would manage to overpower Nagato, and Itachi would use the Totsuka blade to seal Nagato. Naruto's clones would begin to make their way to all the battlefields. One of Naruto's clones would make its way to the 4th Division battlefield and help Tamari against the 3rd Raikage. Using some quick thinking, he would manage to break the Raikage's defense, defeat him, and seal him. All of Naruto's clones would be making a massive difference in all the battlefields of the war, seemingly almost ending the war single-handedly, but that was until Madara was summoned. This shocked everyone, but Madara didn't give them a chance to truly ponder his arrival. As he began to tear through the 4th Division, Naruto, Gaara, and Onoiki would try their best to compete with Madara, but it would only lead him to awakening his Rinnegan and dropping a meteorite on all of them. As Madara was going to finish them using Wood Style, Naruto's clone amped by Kyuubi Chakra would manage to hold the attack back. As Madara was about to finish off Naruto's clone directly, Tsunade, the Raikage, Mei, and Jiraiya would arrive to back up and tell Naruto that he can leave and they would handle everything themselves. As the clone dispersed, the real Naruto was facing off against Obito and the Jinchuriki, 6 pads. As Obito and his Jinchuriki began to overwhelm Naruto, Kakashi and Guy would arrive to save him. As the battle became more and more difficult and the Jinchuriki transformed into their tailed beast form. As all of this was happening, Kurama would think to himself, you know, this guy that I've known for the better part of a decade and a half, maybe he isn't so bad. Kurama would have a change of heart and decide to befriend Naruto, just in the nick of time, to deflect Six-Tailed Beast Bomb. Naruto would use his newfound Kurama avatar to hold back and defeat the remaining 6-tailed beasts, forcing Obito to reseal them within the Geromaza, and use the little chakra he had collected from the 8 tails and the 9 tails to try and summon the 10 tails. But Naruto, Kakashi, B, and Guy were not about to let that happen and did everything in their power to try and stop Obito, managing to even destroy his mask, revealing his true identity. Madara would arrive shortly to help Obito after he defeated the 5 Kage and Jiraiya. This would greatly enrage Naruto, who would try to attack Madara but would be pushed back. Madara, now having arrived, gave Obito a chance to finally summon the 10 tails, and once the 10 tails was summoned, it would greatly overpower Naruto and B, but the remaining allied shinobi forces would arrive in the nick of time to aid in the battle against the 10 tails. Though it was futile, the 10 tails killed many shinobi. Naruto would begin to doubt himself, but after a pep talk from Hinata, he would find his confidence again and share his chakra with all the allied forces. With this chakra boost from Naruto, the allied forces would somewhat be able to compete with the 10 tails, but it still wasn't enough. And once the 10 tails fired off a tailed beast bomb, the allied forces would almost be incinerated before Minato managed to teleport it away and save everyone. Once Minato arrived, the past Hokage would arrive along with him, as well as Sasuke and Team Taka, further back up to defeat Obito and Madara. Obito, having battled Kakashi, would return to the battlefield and become the 10 Tails Jinchuriki. Naruto and Sasuke would try their best to fend off Obito, and the rest of the allied forces would also try, but with his newfound Sage of Six Pads abilities, they couldn't even touch him, and all his attacks would destroy them in a single touch. But Naruto would soon find out that Sage Jutsu does work on Obito, and this was just the information they needed. Naruto and Sasuke would combine their abilities and use a majestic attire Kurama avatar to slice through Obito and release the tailed beasts within him. Though Obito tried his best to resist and maintain his ideology, after a little Togno Jutsu from Naruto, he would eventually give up his will and the tailed beast would be released from him. Madara, seeing Obito's weakness, would not only be disgusted but have Black Zetsu force Obito to use the Rainy Rebirth to revive him. Once Madara was reborn, the games were over. And once he reobtained his Rinnegan, it was over for everyone. He would easily overpower all the allied forces including Naruto and Sasuke and use Limbo to catch them off guard. He would reseal all the tailed beasts, even stabbing Sasuke in the heart, immediately putting Naruto on death's door. Sakura would try her best to heal Naruto. Obito would even seal the other half of Kurama in Naruto. While everyone was trying their best to make sure Naruto didn't die, he would find himself in a different plane of existence. He would be face to face with the Sage of Six Paths. The Sage would explain the history of Shinobi to Naruto and explain the story of his children and Kaguya. And after this long-winded explanation, he would give Naruto his chakra to save the world. Once Naruto awoken, he would find everyone sealed within the divine tree, but he would kick away Madara and save Guy's life, who was burnt to a crisp at this point from using the 8 gates. He would use Son Goku's chakra and use a lava release Rasen Shuriken to cut Madara and the divine tree in half. Madara would escape but take Kakashi's eye and use it to go within the Kamui dimension where Obito was trying to hide. Madara would reclaim his Rinnegan from Obito and completely outclass Naruto and Sasuke, eventually activating the infinite Tsukuyomi. After the jutsu was activated, Madara would try to focus his attention on killing Naruto and Sasuke, but Black Zetsu would stab him in the back. After this, Black Zetsu would force Madara's body to revive Kaguya. Kaguya, feeling her children's energy within Naruto and Sasuke, would immediately shift Team 7 over to another dimension. Naruto and Sasuke would try their best to beat Kaguya, but would heavily struggle. Naruto would even try using the Sexty Jutsu to catch off guard, but she kept dimension hopping to disorient them, even at some point separating them in separate dimensions, but they would manage to regroup. Obito at some point even had to give his life to save Naruto and Sasuke. This would motivate Naruto even more to defeat Kaguya. After he sliced off Kaguya's arm that was inhabited by Black Zetsu, he would use multiple tailed beast Rasen Shuriken to bombard Kaguya, which briefly weakened her and put her in a state where she was beginning to fall apart. Kakashi would further weaken her by using Kamui Shuriken and his Kamui Chidori. Naruto and Sasuke would finally manage to seal her and release the tailed beast. Before the Team 7 could panic about being trapped in another dimension, they would be teleported back to Earth by the past Kage and the Sage of Six Paths. Once everything seemed peaceful, Sasuke would pull a 180 and betray Team 7, knocking out Sakura, forcing a battle between Naruto and Sasuke. After a debate of ideology and Sasuke telling Naruto his plans, they would fight. Naruto didn't want to kill Sasuke, but Sasuke was very adamant about killing Naruto. Initially, they would start with a basic taijutsu battle, but it would slowly progress into more and more powerful jutsu. They would continuously bust out their best jutsu, but they would continue to counter each other, eventually reaching a point where Sasuke used Indra's Era and Naruto used 2 massive Rasen Shurikens powered by Sage Art. They would clash and nearly destroy the entire Valley of the End. After their chakra was mostly depleted, they would end up in a taijutsu bout for hours and hours on end, becoming even more beaten and tired, reaching a climax once Sasuke absorbed part of Naruto's chakra, and they had their final Chidori and Rasengan clash. When they woke up the next day, they would find out both their arms were completely destroyed, but they would talk things out and finally make peace, and release the infinite Tsukuyomi, finally ending the 4th Great Ninja War. Sasuke would be imprisoned but eventually be pardoned for his actions in the war, and Naruto would be hailed as the hero of the world, and years later would be made the 7th Hokage of the Leaf Village. Alright everyone, that will do it for today's What If. Thank you for watching. I know this is a bit of a random upload, but I felt like I should just finally finish this series, which I don't really like all that much. But since this was a bit random, tomorrow I'm gonna release part 9 of What If Uchiha adopted Naruto and also work on some other ideas. But thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and until next time.